Art to us, for the commission at least, is how do we bring more beauty into the Ross Valley, into San Anselmo, to Fairfax, and it's sort of that interaction. Can art exist by itself? I think it needs to be seen and heard. And so I think that's, again, what we're trying to do is make sure not only are people doing really fun projects like the Public Utility Art Box project, but we want people to see it and to engage with it. So I think it is sort of this interaction, this engagement, and that's really how the arts thrive. So the town, way back when, and I think it was 1996, so quite a few years ago, the town of San Anselmo wanted to figure out a way to do more art, meaning to see more art in town, in the Ross Valley area, to have more kids being able to showcase art and to support them through scholarships, and to also see a lot more public art. And that could be visual art, it could be music, it could be performing arts, that sort of thing. And so the town put together a small commission, and that's where it started. It was a smaller group, about 5 or 6 people, and the idea was to have a unified way for people to get together and discuss ideas and how to support them in terms of supporting the public arts.
Arts Commission funding, we have to fundraise. We get no funding from anyone, so none from the town, none from any other sources. So we have to do all our own fundraising. And we have our biggest fundraiser the last several years has been the Beatles in the Park event. We also got sponsors from local businesses, and that helped out with the basic cost of the concert, which was a lot. And then for the utility boxes, we used some of our own funding that we had gotten from previous years. For some of the boxes, we got individual sponsors to sponsor a box, and then they got their name on the box, like local businesses or there were a couple of local families that sponsored a box.
When the program first started, we had a call for submissions. We put it out to Archie Williams, some of the other schools in the area, and we said, hey, students out there, if you have a great idea, submit this application. And a smaller committee was going to pick through the best ones for Ross Valley. And that took up a certain amount. There's only a finite amount of boxes. But every once in a while we get access to a new box, and when that happens, that means we get to do yet another box. We're asking students from Archie Williams, but from some other neighboring schools, to apply. And we tend to get a bunch of really, really awesome submissions of different forms. We basically have a performance scholarship, an award for that, and a visual arts scholarship. So they broadly break into 2 categories, and again, through a committee and through some careful looking of what the works are, we get to figure out who deserves that great prize. The idea of doing more scholarships might happen. I think that's, again, the more money we raise, the more we're able to go out and do more work.
On the commission, we have 2 seats for youth commissioners, and they need to be in high school. If we get enough applicants, there is actually a space open for a youth commissioner, and then everyone else is 18 and over.